If you're planning on shooting action-packed videos, a dedicated action camera can be an invaluable piece of equipment. These tiny, rugged, and often water-resistant models are designed to mount to a wide variety of equipment, from chest and helmet rigs to sports cars and watercraft. A high-quality action camera offers superior stabilization performance, a wide range of frame rates to record everything from simple slice-of-life videos to smooth slow-motion clips, and is rugged enough to keep up with your adventures, wherever they may take you. Though you will find hundreds or even thousands of them in the market, here are the top 5 best budget action cameras. You will know why they are best after you watch the whole video about them. So let's get started. And don't forget to check the product link in the description. Number 1. DJI Osmo Action. DJI is one of the few manufacturers giving GoPro a run for their money and innovating the action camera market in the process. While they've since released the DJI Osmo Action 2, with a unique modular design, the original DJI Osmo Action has a more traditional form factor and makes for an excellent mid-range model. Before even the GoPro Hero 9 Black, the Osmo Action was the first action cam to introduce a front-facing live view screen, opening up the action camera to vloggers as well as extreme sports enthusiasts. Build quality also rivals the GoPro, with a sleek silver design, complete with vents and a built-in heat sink to help prevent overheating. Frame rate options are, of course, you won't get 5K video here, and 4K maxes out at 60 frames per second, but this is still a very capable action camera at a very attractive price point. The DJI Osmo Action is DJI's first action camera, and it's a solid, more affordable alternative to the GoPro Hero 9 Black. It's one of the first action cams to feature a handy front-facing live view screen for selfies and vlogs. It also has an excellent electronic stabilization feature to reduce camera shake, unsurprising for a company known for its gimbals and drones. DJI also advertises that it's waterproof to a depth of 11 m without a protective case and that it can withstand temperatures as low as -10°C, so you can bring it wherever your adventures take you. The DJI Osmo Action is excellent for action video. You can easily mount it onto a helmet or chest rig, and it's sturdy and waterproof to an advertised depth of 11 m. It has a fantastic video stabilization feature to help smooth out camera shake. It also has a lot of frame rate options, including 4K up to 60 frames per second and 1080p up to 240 frames per second, meaning you can capture various kinds of slow-motion video. The video quality in 4K and 1080p isn't the most impressive, so footage doesn't look very sharp or detailed, especially at night or indoors with less lighting. Number 2. AKASO Brave 7 LE. If you're on a tighter budget, the AKASO Brave 7 LE is a solid GoPro alternative that won't break the bank. Despite its relatively affordable price point, this camera feels well built and has an IPX7 rating, meaning it can withstand submersion in 1 m of water for up to 30 minutes. However, you'll need to put it in the included protective case to get more extensive waterproofing for scuba diving and underwater adventures. Like the GoPro Hero 10 Black and the DJI Osmo Action, the Brave 7 LE has a secondary front screen that's helpful for vlogging. While its stabilization feature works well, it's not as effective as pricier cameras and incurs a massive 1.6x crop. The other trade-off is in frame rates, which max out at 30 frames per second in 4K. The AKASO Brave 7 LE is a compact action camera that represents an alternative to models in the GoPro lineup. Like most action cams, its compact body is incredibly portable, and you can mount it on many action camera mounts, rigs, or helmets. It has dual screens, so you can monitor yourself on the front-facing screen when self-recording. It can shoot at up to 120 frames per second in FHD to capture fast action or generate slow-motion footage, although it can't record at 24 frames per second for those who prefer to shoot more cinematic-looking video. The AKASO Brave 7 LE is adequate for action video. It's incredibly portable and comes with many mounting accessories in the box. It also comes with a built-in tripod mount. It's rated to be waterproof up to 1 m without its protective case and up to 131 feet with the case equipped, although we don't currently test this. Its frame rates are a bit limited, as it can't shoot at 24 frames per second or 240 frames per second in FHD, and it can only shoot at 30 frames per second in 4K. Video quality overall is poor, especially in more well-lit conditions. That said, it has a decent image stabilization feature that does a good job of reducing camera shake, but it, unfortunately, incurs a severe 1.6x crop. Number 3. AKASO V50X Native. There are plenty of cheap GoPro knockoffs, but the best cheap action cam we've tested is the AKASO V50X. It's a solid camera if you want something highly portable and affordable. It feels cheap compared to the sturdy build of GoPro cameras or even the DJI Osmo Action, and it's only waterproof when you put it in the included protective case. On the upside, this thing comes with plenty of mounting accessories in the box and has a simple user interface that's easy to use, making it incredibly easy to get out and start shooting. Frame rates are limited, especially compared to the extensive options offered by a top-of-the-line camera like the GoPro Hero 10 Black, but you still get 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second. Bottom line, if you're looking for a straightforward camera for action video that won't cost you a pretty penny, this is a decent action cam for the price. The AKASO V50X is a compact camera designed for action video. It comes with a clear plastic case advertised to render it waterproof and impact resistant, though we don't currently test for that, and comes with a variety of accessories that allow it to be mounted to a helmet or a chest rig. It can also record in FHD and 4K without a crop, which is handy. Its video stabilization feature is also amazingly effective, so action footage shouldn't look too shaky. The AKASO V50X is an acceptable choice for action video. It can record 4K video at 30 frames per second without a crop, which is fair, but doesn't allow for smooth slow-motion video. Its selection of frame rates in FHD is somewhat limited, as it's incapable of recording above 90 frames per second in this resolution. That said, it comes with a variety of accessories that make it simple to mount it to a helmet or a bike's handlebars, and its clear plastic case is advertised to render it water-resistant and rugged, though we don't currently test for this. Number 4. DJI Pocket 2. Calling the DJI Pocket 2 an action camera might be debatable, but this pocket camera stands out for its built-in gimbal, which lets you shoot buttery, smooth handheld footage of action or sports. The gimbal works incredibly well and can stabilize the camera across 3 axes, which you can configure a few different ways, for instance, to lock the horizon or prevent the camera from tilting and rolling. Aside from its stabilization, the camera has an active tracking mode that can lock onto a specific subject and automatically follow them. You don't get as many frame rate options as you do with the GoPro Hero 10 Black, for one, but the camera's 1/1.7-inch sensor gives it a leg up on most action cameras for video quality and low light performance. Overall, this is a great portable camera for those who want to shoot stabilized handheld video without carrying a lot of extra gear. The DJI Pocket 2 is a handheld camera aimed at vloggers, replacing the DJI Osmo Pocket. Like its predecessor, it has a built-in 3-axis gimbal that offers exceptional image and video stabilization. It's also lightweight and portable, and it comes with a lot of frame rate options. It can record and playback video at up to 60 frames per second in 4K and FHD, and it has an added high-speed recording setting in FHD that can record 120 frames per second and 240 frames per second video for slow-motion playback. That said, its overall video quality is just okay, and it tends to get quite hot during use, especially when shooting in 4K. The DJI Pocket 2 isn't bad for vlogging. It's incredibly portable and comes with a built-in 3-axis stabilized gimbal to reduce almost all camera shake when recording 4K or FHD video. You can use its screen for live view to monitor yourself and ensure you stay in frame, but the screen is quite small. You can also connect your phone to use as a larger screen, but we haven't tested this feature. Number 5. Insta360 GO 2. If you need something especially portable, the Insta360 GO 2 is the way to go. Marketed as the world's smallest action camera, this tiny camera will appeal more to vloggers and content creators than rugged adventure seekers. However, it's a unique option that can fit into the tightest spaces. It also comes with a magnetic pendant necklace that lets you discreetly shoot chest-level footage. On top of that, it has some neat features you can access through the Insta360 companion app, including built-in editing features and stabilization that you can apply after the fact. That said, unlike the DJI Osmo Action or the GoPro Hero 9 Black, which both fall around the same price point, the GO 2 can't record 4K video, limited to a max resolution of 1440p. Frame rate options are also more limited. Still, if you're looking for an extremely portable, minimalist solution for on-the-go video, it's a nifty little camera. The Insta360 GO 2 is a portable video camera touted as the world's smallest action camera. The camera itself is hard to beat when it comes to portability and comes with a few different mounting accessories that make it easy to capture video in tight spots and from POVs that are difficult to achieve with bigger cameras, including a magnet necklace that lets you dangle the camera inconspicuously from the front of your shirt. If you ever thought GoPro should take an Apple-like approach to design, this is the camera for you. The Insta360 GO 2 is okay for action video, although it's very limited in its frame rate and resolution options. Still, if you're looking for an exceptionally portable camera with good video stabilization, the GO 2 is decent. It has a slow-motion mode that can capture 1080p at 120 frames per second, and it comes with a few mounting accessories, including a magnet clip that makes it easy to record chest-level POV footage. Unfortunately, it can't record 4K video, and its frame rate options pale compared to more typical action cams.